Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. I am super excited to share with you the launch of my Intentional Life course workbook. So it's taken me forever to print this, and I was hoping to print it, at the start of January, but here it is, the official launch, and look at it. This was what I was working on all through the holidays, over Christmas and New Year's. This was my priority, getting this down. It is basically my entire Intentional Life course, the written portion, put into a workbook and journal so that you can have all of the prompts in here and examples from my own life. And it has my entire process of what I go through each year, setting up a meaningful life. And I'm super proud of it. There's 10 pages of printables at the back, and you can cut out anything in the middle of the pages too if you want to print it single-sided. But I did design an A5 so that it can be printed as a booklet, double-sided, to save on paper. And I'll take you through that shortly, but I just want to also share that I will be going through my Intentional Life journal and what I've done so far here. And I'll share a bit about my word for the year, my quotes for the year, and all that kind of thing. There is also a prompt list that is available for my beautiful patrons. And I'm going to put out a monthly list of prompts over on Patreon as well. So there'll be a different theme for each month. And for the theme of January, it's intentions. And so if you don't want the workbook, if you don't want to do the Intentional Life course, but you still want some sort of prompts, here it is. I mean, you could even just take a screenshot here if you want, so everyone can see that. I'll just leave it here because my goal is just to encourage people to journal and to think more about, living intentionally, getting in connection with yourself and all that kind of thing. So that is the prompt list for anyone who would like that. And yeah, let me go into the workbook. The course, you can join the course anytime. The course, you get access to a separate course website with the original 2022 course when I put it up. So you get all the videos from 2022 of me filling up my Intentional Life journal, and you get updated videos of my responses in 2023. So I'll leave the link to all of this information down below and the website where you can sign up. But you can also just do, if you can't afford the course and if you don't want the videos, you can just get the workbook. The workbook is $20, the course is $50. So the workbook, you don't get the video component, but you get all of the written component, and you still get some visual elements too, with some photo examples from my life and some different prompts and different printables and things. So let's take you through. We have an introduction page, materials, we've got all of the prompts and my process. So this is why it was the Intentional Life course rather than the Intentional Journaling course, because as I was writing this course, I was realizing that I was telling lots of my life stories and just sharing my life experiences as to how and why I set up my year like this. And I've been doing this for many, many years now. And yeah, it just so much went into this that I realized this is more than a journaling course. This is about a whole life, a life course. And it doesn't have to be taken in January. It can be taken anytime when you're just feeling like you want to reset and you want to reassess your life and go in a new direction, or just hone it a little bit, if that's more the direction you want to go. I go through my entire budget and show you how I break that down, because I want to lead by example and show you everything that I do, everything that I'm thinking about. But there's also the added bonus of journaling space and prompts for you to journal in here if you just want to use this as your journal. But of course you can use a separate journal, you can use a notebook, you can use a junk journal. But I'm loving how it's got visual elements in here. So I hope that this is just a really helpful resource for people, and something that you can revisit. So I use this every year. You can revisit the prompts throughout the year as well. I always tell my Intentional Life journalers that You don't have to do it chronologically in order. You can skip around, you can come back, you can circle back. And the idea with this course isn't that you are setting intentions at the start of the year, you don't look at it again, and then you look back at the end of the year to see if you met those intentions. No, this course is about throughout the entire year, throughout your life, reflecting, reassessing, and changing what you need to change. So, because if you're changing something, that's good. That means you're thinking about things, you're being intentional. And so that's what we're doing throughout the year. We're revisiting these prompts throughout the year. And there'll be, yeah, like I said, extra prompts for each month in that course. And yeah, super excited. So if you're interested in purchasing this, $20 through PayPal, just write in the note in PayPal, Intentional Life Course Workbook, so that I can email it to you. And yeah, my PayPal information and Words Like Silk email is all down below, all that information. If you want to be part of the course, you can sign up for that. That's the link for that is down below. And there's also a bonus. So it's $20 through PayPal, or if you become an Emerald patron, which is the $20 tier, you also get the access to this book. It's already on my Patreon, ready to download. And as a bonus, you get access to the Marco Polo group, which is for intentional life journalers and the Willow ladies who just want a bit more friendship with ladies from around the world, a bit more accountability, and a place to share, you know, how your life journey is going, what you're learning about yourself, how you're living more intentionally this year, what you're doing in your journals, that kind of thing. So yeah, all my courses focus on self-discovery, getting in connection with yourself, because that's the key to live an intentional, meaningful life that suits you. Like, we're all going to have different things that, different values, different things that mean something to us. So your intentional life will look different to mine, and that's wonderful. The key, though, is that we're in connection with our own selves so that we can live that way, intentional for our whatever suits our own lives. So yeah, I'm so excited. I love this workbook, and I show just examples of how you can print it out other ways. You can print it out single-sided like this, 2 to a page, or you can print it out just 1 to a page, but it is A5 size so that you can save paper. Just give you an example of if you want to print it like this. And yeah, you can scribble all over it. That's how I intended it. You can cut it all up, you can write in it, you can draw in it, you know, stick photos in it. I love it. Hope you love it too. And then this one, this is my actual journal, my Intentional Life journal. And let's have a look at the prompt list, because I did follow it in order a little bit. I skip around though and just do the ones that resonate with me at the time. So my first page is my intentions page, and we always start with a selfie that sort of tells something about us at the time. My intention is to connect with myself and find myself again, to find my way home through exploring and curiosity. My intention is to find peace with myself and my life, to be content and enjoy my life, to want to be here and be me as I am and as life is. So that's my intention. And then over here's my word for the year, which is explore. And my supporting words are content, curiosity, home, unfold. And I'm thinking there's another little space here, so I'm thinking of adding another word, maybe something like freedom or healing or healed or something like that. But yeah, I'm loving having, like last year, my word didn't come to me till the very, like near the end, and it was intention. And it was like staring at me in the face, but I just couldn't see it. But this year I've got so many words, so much that I'm sort of going through, and it's wonderful. And then quote for the year. Usually I only have one quote for the year. This year I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got like 7 quotes. I'm going to read them all out to you because they're all so significant to me, and they might, I don't know, speak to you and help you too. I want to unfold. I don't want to stay folded anywhere, because where I am folded, I am a lie. I love that. So that goes with my word here, unfold. J.R.R. Tolkien, I've got 2 quotes from him. It is no bad thing to celebrate a simple life. And I love, there's this YouTube channel I watch called Law Runner, and he does like film analysis videos. And he was talking about these quotes and the way that he paraphrased them. I kind of preferred his versions. So he said something like, it's no small thing to live a simple life, which to me has the sentiment of it's no shame to live a small life. And that's what I am loving. This could be my quote for the year. It's no It's no shame to live a small life. I love that. And just to enjoy the everyday little moments and be content, again, content in the little tiny moments, and just finding the joy in the everyday moments. And then another quote, this is the paraphrase version of Law Runner: it's the little things that keep the darkness at bay. I love that. So that's a quote that gets me through as well. The little things like beauty, little things like a moment of joy, little things like watching my cat sleep and how that comforts me. I love this one. This could also be my main quote for the year. There's so many. May your soul be at home where there are no houses. Be always coming home. So yeah, this idea of finding home wherever you are, no matter what you're going through in life, and being at home in your own skin, being at home where you are in life, with your age, with your job, with your lifestyle, with people, just with your appearance, all of that stuff. And this is, I think, maybe at the moment, the heart of the book I'm publishing or working on this year is finding my way home through that process. And then this very moment, like all these quotes, a lot of these quotes actually come from the bookmaking course that I'm doing as well. This very moment is the perfect teacher, and it's always with us. Just seeing what's going on, that's the teaching right there. So again, that goes into this idea of the small things and the little things. Just this moment right here, the absolute awe and beauty of this very moment right here. It's the teacher, and what are we learning from this moment, and what are we taking in, and what are we breathing in? And just, I know, I love that too. That could be like, there's so many quotes. And then this one here: may you see in what you do the beauty of your own soul. And I was talking about this, I think, with my intentional life journalers in that video when I did this page, how that's the heart of it. I've always, I say that every journal that I make and every video, I'm trying to put my heart and soul into it. But to have it so eloquently and articulately put here, it's like, oh, this is just giving words to that sentiment. Like everything that I do, every video that I put out, every word that I speak or write, every journal that I make, every craft that I create, the books that I publish, the books that I make, this is what I hope, this is what it's about for me, is the beauty of my soul being expressed. And everyone's soul is beautiful, that's just the thing. And when a soul is expressed, the beauty is seen, and just to let that be revealed and let that unfold and let that come out onto the page and into the videos and into the words and into the art, into the creativity. May you see in what you do the beauty of your own soul. And I hope you see that too. That translates, in each video that I put out, and every word and every creation. And then this one here: may you be present in what you do. So that ties in with all this, like just this moment, this be in the moment. This is all really speaking to me. I'm going on a journey, you guys, a heart journey, a soul journey. And this is all just, it's like too much. It's so transcendent, beautiful. And then we went to Song for the Year. Well, I went to Song for the Year, and I've got two at the moment. How Will I Know by Sam Smith, a cover, and Falling by Harry Styles. And it's just like these songs, when I hear them, I'm transported. I'm taken to another place. I am in heaven. And that's worth something. And it feels like my soul is being expressed with these songs. Not the lyrics necessarily or the content. It's more just the tune and the voice and the combination of the notes and it's just like, oh my gosh, music is the language of the soul, right? And it's transcendent, and it's just beautiful, and it just reminds me of like the good things in life. And like I said, like it's the small things that keep the darkness at bay, and this is one of those small things, but it feels so big I can't contain it because it's so transcendent. And if you've ever felt that way about a song, you know what I mean. And throughout my life I've had songs like that. Only Hope by Switchfoot was one of those songs that the earliest one that I can remember, where I was just like, I'm going crazy listening to this song because it's just so out of my mind, out of this world, amazing, oh my gosh. And then I just put them on repeat, the song you want to listen to again and again. And that's what I was telling the Intentional Life journalists in the video as well for this page, how over the holidays I would do jigsaw puzzles. The only time that I do jigsaw puzzles is when I'm on the holidays, and I would stay up to like 3 a.m. in the morning because I just wanted to listen to these songs. I had them on repeat for like 4 hours straight, and I was doing a puzzle for 4 hours straight, and I just didn't want to go to bed because I was just so in the zone with these songs. Anyway, here I am going to do my personal principles. So I've already done a video in the Intentional Life course about brainstorming. I use a different, just scrappy, paper notebook to brainstorm personal principles. And now that I've got them, I want to do a nice page with that. I've other prompts that I've already done are time and budget. And again, I don't feel the need for those ones actually to put them into this journal because they're just scrappy little notes that I've put in my daily journal here. So here's my budget and here is my schedule, and it's just really scrappy, and that's all I need for me, just to be refreshed and remind myself of like, oh yes, okay, this is where my non-negotiables are, this is where my giving is, and this is where I hope to put money to, and this, if anything's left over, where it can go when it's left over, so that kind of stuff. And then my schedule, what I want more of, what I want less of in my life this year, and what I'm going to say yes to and no to this year. So I've just kind of put that there, and I'm sort of working on my dream. That's another quote, another prompt. So I'll be doing a page about that eventually, but yeah, that's what I've done so far, and I hope that was helpful to see sort of my process and what's going on in my life a little bit, and helps you think about your own life and where you're going with your life. So yeah, just check the description box below for all that information. Let me see if I can recap very quickly. Intentional Life workbook, $20 either through PayPal or available on Patreon for $20 patrons, where you also get access to the Marco Polo group. This one, there will be monthly prompts, journal prompts every month with a different theme over on my Patreon too. That's for all patrons. And if you would like to become part of the course, you are so welcome. The link is down below for that as well. And I'm actually going to put out 2 videos today because it is the start of the Psalms journal course as well. So you'll be seeing a video on the start of that, the official launch coming up. So that's what's happening at the moment in my world. Hope you are all doing really, really well. Let me know how you're going in your world. Feel free to check in, and how you're going with your journaling and creativity and all that stuff. I hope you're doing really well. I can't believe January is over already. The year goes so quick. But yeah, I hope that you're having a great year so far, and wishing you a wonderful February. Bye guys.